Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel B for BTech. So in this video we are going to see about RSA algorithm. So RSA algorithm is based on the name of three scientists, that is Rivest, Shamir and Adleman. On their names only this algorithm is named. It is basically used to encrypt and decrypt the messages. It is also an asymmetric cryptographic algorithm. So with the help of example we'll understand this algorithm. So how it works and everything by this example we'll understand. So firstly we need to consider any two prime numbers as p and q. This p and q is the variable. You can take a and b also, but here we are taking p and q as a variable. Here let p is equals to 3, q is equals to 5. Any two prime numbers you can take for the value of p and for the value of q. Here we have taken the p value as 3 and for the q value we have taken as 5. Now for the second step, just multiply these two prime numbers. So 3 into 5 is equals to 15. We got the result of n. Okay. For the third step you need to calculate phi of n. The formula for phi of n is p minus 1 into q minus 1. So p already we have taken 3, so 3 minus 1 is equals to 2 and 5 minus 1 is equals to 4. Just multiply it, we got the result as 8. So phi n is equals to 8. For the first step what we did, p we have two prime numbers we have taken, p and q. We have just assumed the value of p and assumed the value of q, any two prime numbers. 3 and 5 we have assumed. Second step we have multiplied it, p and q, and stored the value in n. So n is equals to 15. Third what we did is phi of n. Phi of n means p minus 1 into q minus 1. So p is 3 and q is 5. So 3 minus 1 into 5 minus 1. It is 2 into 4, that is 8. Now just assume the value of e, and the condition is that such that the GCD of e comma phi n is equals to 1 and 1 should be lesser than e and greater than phi n. What does it mean? It means that e, whatever the value we are going to assume, and phi n, the GCD will be equal to 1, and the value what we are going to assume, it will be in the range of 1 and 8, because 1 and phi n means it will be 2, it may be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but it should not exceed or equal to 8, or it should not go below than 1. It will be in the range of 1 to 8, it might be. So, and the condition is that their GCD is 1 only. Their GCD is 1. So just let e is equals to 3. If we'll assume e is equals to 2, then 2 comma 8, GCD of 2 comma 8 will be 2 only. If we'll assume 4, then 4 comma 8 means GCD of 4 comma 8 will be 4 only. GCD, if you don't know means GCD is greatest common divisor. Okay, so that's why we are taking GCD, means we have assuming our e as 3, because 3 and 8, when we are getting the GCD of 3 and 8, the value will be 1. You can take 5 also, you can take 7 also, but we have assumed the lowest one, that is 3. Up to 7 you can assume, because it should be in the range of 1 and 8. Lesser than 7 it will be acceptable, but we have taken as 3. But you can't take 2, you can't take 4, you can't take 6, because if you take 2, the GCD will be 2 only. Okay, now after getting the value of e is equals to 3, just find the value of d, but the formula is d into e mod phi n is equals to 1. So just put the value in this equation. D we don't know, just we need to calculate the value of d. So d we don't know, into e what we have calculated, 3. So we just write 3 here. Mod, we have written mod phi n. What is our phi n value? Phi n value is 8. That already we have calculated from p minus 1 q minus 1. So mod 8 is equals to 1. It should be 1. So what will be the value of d? For that, when we multiply it with 3 mod 8, the value will be 1. So it's obvious only, then 9 mod 8 only will be 1. Means when we are dividing 8 with 9, it will be 1. remainder will be 1. So simple, D value will be 3. So consider D is equals to 3. It is a simple math. When we are putting the value of D as 3, then it will be 9, and then the mode when we apply mode 8, then it will be 1. So consider D is equals to 3. So 3 into 3 mode 8 is equals to 1, 9 mode 8 is equals to 1, 1 is equals to 1. That's why we have selected our value of D as 3. Now fifth step is also completed, that our D value will be 3. Again, for the public key and private key, both the values we need to find. Public key formula is E comma N, private key formula is D comma N. So what is our E value? E value already we have got when we have assumed from GCD. E value is 3 and D value is 3. Both the value is 3 we have got. D value we have calculated and E value we have assumed. 3, both are 3 only. So the public key will be E comma N, that is 3 comma 15. N will be 15. At the starting only we have calculated this N value, means multiplication of both prime numbers. So the public key is 3 comma 15 and the private key is 3 comma 15. Both the keys are 3 comma 15. Now we will do our encryption and decryption technique. So for the encryption technique, consider plain text as P is equals to 8. This is your wish. Whatever the plain text value you need to take, you can take. It is up to you. Whatever the value you need to take, you can take. It is up to you. The formula is ciphertext is equals to, means C is equals to P to the power E mod N. So what is P? 8. What is the value of E? It is 3. So 8 to the power 3 mod 15. The value of N is 15. So 8 to the power 3 is 512 mod 15. So when we are getting this, the remainder is 2. So the ciphertext is 2 when we are doing encryption. Okay, now for the decryption, formula is P is equals to, means plain text is equals to, this is ciphertext and this is plain text. P is equals to, what is the value of C? Means C means ciphertext. What we have got? 2. So 2 to the power 3, because D we have calculated as 3. 3 mod 15, and is already 15, we know that. 2 to the power 3 is 8 mod 15, means the value of P is 8. Plain text is 8. That is the decryption. So that only we'll see it again just in few minutes. Like, consider two prime number P and Q. We have taken the example as P is equals to 3 and Q is equals to 5. Then just multiply P and Q. Value as 3 into 5 is equals to 50. That is the second step. Third step, phi n. Phi n is P minus 1 into Q minus 1. That is 3 minus 1 into 5 minus 1. That is equals to 8. Now assume the value of E. E should be in the range of 1 and the value you have got by phi n, means 1 and 8. The value of E should be in the range of 1 and 8. Between that range only the value you can assume of E. Okay, so here we have assumed the value of E is equals to 3, because this is only possible when we have the GCD of 3 comma 8 is equals to 1. You can also take 5, you can also take 7, it's up to you. Then when we got the value of E is equals to 3, then we need to find D. The formula is D into E mod phi n is equals to 1. Just put the value of E phi n here and calculate the result of D. We have got the result of D is equals to 3. Okay, now the public key formula is E comma N, the private key formula is D comma N. N already we got, E already we got, D already we got. Then public key and private key is mentioned here. Then we need to do two things, encryption and decryption. Encryption, consider plain text as P is equals to 8. It's up to you that whatever plain text you need to work with. It will be 8, it will be 7, anything. So we have assumed as 8. The formula is C is equals to P to the power E mod N. So everything we have got, just put the values in this formula. We got the ciphertext as 2. For the decryption, plain text is equals to 3 to the power D mod N. every values we have already got. So just place all the values in this formula, and we got the plain text as 8. So our plain text is 8. So this is only two things we need to calculate in this encryption technique, this encryption and this decryption. So this is the RSA algorithm, where we are finding this encryption and decryption. This is the whole algorithm we learned now. So if you like this video, please subscribe our channel, and if you have any query, please comment in the comment box, and like the video, comment in the video, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.